Hello ladies and gentlemen, the other day we got a new roadmap trailer for Dying Light 2, showcasing tons of what's coming and really giving everyone a solid look at the next 6 months of content. This is one of the best trailers we've gotten in a while, so let's take some time to break down what the future will bring. Tons of new weapons are coming to Dying Light 2, with there being a new rarity as well. Now we actually get to see these new knife designs, which are pretty slick, and after we get to see polearms, which are spear type weapons that can add a different playstyle to combat. Elemental effects can be attached to throwing weapons, which is nice, more freedom the better, but finally, the weapon teased to us since 2019 has finally made a return. Modders have attempted to bring it back, but now it's official. We're going a little out of order from the trailer just to jump through the more interesting topics many of you are probably more keen to hear discuss, and of course, one of them is the guns. Some of the Dying Light community's been against the possibilities of them making a return for whatever reason, and well, they honestly, I think, look great. It's the German pistol from the first Dying Light, which I did see disappoint some folks who want a more scrappy look to the guns, but I'm just glad it's here to begin with. No reload animations were shown, but we do see quite a few different encounters, with this one showing a unique shoving animation. And speaking of animations, the human enemies are going to be getting an upgrade as well, with their attacks being more varied overall, and they finally can drop weapons too. No more immersion breaking ghost weapons, but there's no way the pickup animation will look like that, just saying. The trailer marketed Night Runner tools and New Game Plus, Nightmare difficulty which we still know very little about, and tons of new finishers. Some old ones were actually found in the files and put back into the game, with some examples being shown to you now on screen. I actually am curious to see how many variations of animations there are since there's multiple different weapon types. The leaks showed everything from a machete kill to even a kick to the face. As you may have seen in the thumbnail for this video, new enemy variants are coming soon as well, with there being a zombie wrapped in electrical wire, which is a cool concept. After that, we see a howler scratching at their throat, not really much to take from there. But the Pliny Virals are back though, gaining a tiny bit of humanity in the moment until you strike them down or they try to do the same to you. We got our first look at tons of new quality of life improvements like gear and mod dismantling done through the inventory, weapon repairing done through the Craft Master, and some other cool stuff like an FOV slider for the Series S, and one thing I've been telling Techland to add for a long while now, and that's a bloom toggle. The game actually looks good when the buildings aren't trying to blind you, so that's great to finally see the difference. I'll make a comparison of course once these things are finally released. Now onto some other cool stuff like co-op missions, one example being the raft mission here involving generators to defend it seems. Hopefully co-op gets tweaked in the future because it's still kind of a hassle to play with friends. We also have board quests, which we know nothing about still, and the tower raid, which I'll be diving into in the next video as there's quite a bit to discuss. After that, we see replayable GRE anomalies, which is neat, and then surprise surprise, the return of Taiullg and Fatine. I kinda thought they'd appear in DLC 2, but I guess not. These are the guys who escaped through the train tunnel in the following DLC from the first game. And finally, there's lots of more outfits coming as well. Some of the ones showcased are for the Carriers Guild and one of the other NPCs in the game, which is an odd choice, but a welcome one. The trailer at the end featured tons of more smaller features that are coming, but nothing really worth diving into at the moment. I am personally pretty damn hyped to see a lot of this content begin to flow out over the coming months, but let me know what you think down below. The roadmap picture looked nice, but seeing it all through the eyes of some good editing and a catchy song really helps get more people on board. Anyways though, thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video, subscribe if you want, and stop by next time. Peace.